Hey guys, how's it going? So today is actually my first year doing the lease operation here at Prime. I decided that it would be nice to make a video about my experience, what it's been like doing the lease operation here at Prime for 1 year, and also give you guys some tips if you're thinking about doing a lease operation. First of all, I'm not gonna discuss my how much money I made because I believe that's like my personal business, and I don't like to put personal information out there. So if you're hoping to get some information about how much I make and stuff like that, I recommend you watch other YouTubers. They're more open about it. So yeah, I'll definitely won't share my information, but I'll share a lot of the stuff that can help you, I think, and what it's like to be an operator here at Prime. First, you have to understand my situation. I don't have kids or family, so I don't have to give money to people and stuff like that. I also got rid of my apartment. I was renting a place in New Jersey, and I got rid of that before I started doing the lease operation here at Prime. So you can see I don't have any other expenses too, luckily, and that I don't have besides my standard phone and truck payment and stuff like that. So I would say like I'm pretty well situated, but it was like a struggle to do a lot of those things. So it hasn't been easy, guys, as you can imagine. So I usually stay out about 2 months on the road straight, like 2 months straight. I don't go home at all. I'll take like a week and a half to 2 weeks, something like that, for vacation. And I usually go to other countries when I travel, just because your money goes by like a longer shot. Uh, the value of the dollar just higher when you go abroad, and everything is cheaper besides the flight, right? So I'll give you an example. I recently went to Mexico, Cancun, about the last time I went on vacation. My flight ticket was like $400, but I stayed in this Airbnb, and let me tell you, the I'm gonna see if I can upload some pictures, but it was really nice. I was paying $50 a night, and I was like staying in the nicest area in Cancun. And I went out for good food every night, good food, great party for very affordable prices. So that's what I do, because here in America, you go out somewhere. I just had a steak here at a TA. It was like $36, with tip, and I use, I'm so cheap. I still use my ultra points that you get at the TA when you buy a lot of fuel. So I only ended up paying about $20 for the whole thing, but it just gives you an idea of how much the dollar goes here, and how much it goes overseas, especially with inflation here. The dollar is like, it's losing a lot of power, and the recession, of course, which they don't want to say we're in a recession, but I definitely believe we're in a recession. And I'm gonna talk about that with the freight, because I think it relates a lot to the freight, and how much loads you can get a week and stuff like that. So yeah, in terms of my payment, how much money I made, I'm very happy with it. I never made so much money ever in any other job, and was able to save a lot of money because I live full time here in the truck. So yeah, I just wanted to say that about, there's you have to understand the situation. You have to put yourself in a very comfortable situation if you want to do lease operation, I believe. Because sometimes if you're looking for like a steady paycheck, you're like, oh, I want to make like a thousand something every week. I think it's best to do company. But I believe that you make way more money with the lease operation, because you might, I think in the you have to look at it as a business. So you're not gonna be getting the same pay every week, but long term you make way more money. So yeah, that's my opinion about how you, if you become a lease operator, you definitely have to be put yourself in a very comfortable situation, or save a lot of money, save like a ton of money before you do lease operation and then jump in it. if you're thinking about it. I went straight into it, and so far it has been a very positive experience. So yeah, that's what I do when I in the whole year that I've been here, because I stayed 2 months, about 2 months on the road every 2 months on the road. So I went to Florida a lot because I had to take care of a lot of stuff. So it was like vacation, but in Florida. It was nice, Love the weather. I also went to Europe. I like Europe a lot because it's very affordable. You'd be surprised. Yeah, the flights, they're like five, $600, $700, but once you get there, it's very nice because you can just walk everywhere most of the time. The transportation is very good. It's extremely, structure and stuff like that. So you can just go on the trains. They have buses there. They have scooters in the cities, and it's a lot of fun. I think it's way more fun than here in the United States. A lot more fun. It's different over there, and yeah, the food is really good too. Very good food. So I went to Rome, Florence, and I also went on a vacation to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. That was incredible. I uploaded a video, but it's not that great. But Amsterdam it's incredible. If you like to party, it's a great place to party. And I also went, like I said before, I recently went to Cancun, and it was a great time. It was exactly what I needed to get away because the winter here has been very terrible. It has been a very, I would say, brutal winter. And that's also another subject that I'm gonna talk about. How you have to prepare, like, next time I'm definitely gonna be more prepared for, because January, February, and March, I think they've been probably like the slowest months of the whole year that I've did the lease operation, because I started from April 1st to April 1st, and today is April 1st, 2023. So there was a little bit of slowdown during those months of January, February, and March, because the winter, the weather was just very terrible. It was snowing a lot, um, and the roads got pretty bad too. They're very dangerous. I saw so many accidents. I saw many trucks flipped over and stuff like that. So it is serious business to be driving during the winter. But I think if you plan ahead and you have to shut down. I shut down a few times. I actually shut down just now because it's very windy, and the load that I have is not very heavy. So you have to just have to let know the dispatch that you have to shut down, because it's better to do that than to risk it. And then you can just push the delivery date. They understand that you can't make it if you can't make it tonight because of the weather. It's really bad. You just have to let them know ahead of time. So you constantly have to be checking the weather and stuff like that. Yeah, another thing I would say is, like, you gotta have a lot of patience. I'm somehow a little bit of a patient person, so I haven't struggled that much. But there's a few times where I had to wait for the loads to be ready, maybe like a day. And it will happen. That's part of the industry. There's so many things out here that happen that just like, for example, you'll be late for a load to deliver a load. Sometimes it can be the same for the shippers. Not many people are working. There's so many factors. So if you're gonna do it, you can be like, for example, very what's the word that I'm looking for? You just gotta be patient. You gotta be patient. You gotta understand that stuff will happen, and there's not much you can do. So you just have to plan very well. And like I said, you gotta have I think if you have like a stability of, like, every week you need to get paid like this much money, I don't think lease operation would be like a great option for you, unless you prepare yourself, like save a lot of money, so you can just pay like yourself every week and then whatever you make, you just put it towards savings and whatever. So yeah, that's what that has been my year so far. It's been a good year. I run a lot, guys. I run like the clock. I maximize the clock every week, and because the more loads you deliver, and stuff like that, the more you have, the more money you'll make. So you have to be very proactive. Very, you have to call. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes the shipper will. It can happen. They might just forget to call you to let you know that you're finished. So you have to just call and ask them, and they'll be like, "Oh yes, you're finished. You can go now." It happens, little things like that. So I think you have to be very proactive and very like on top of everything. Doing your inspections every day, and just trying to make sure the routes are clear, that you know where you're going and stuff like that. And yeah, so that's my. It's been a good year. I'm doing another year hopefully, and yeah, I'm gonna continue doing the same thing and improving as much as I can every day. I think if you want to make more money, you can definitely do TNT or PSD. That might be in the works for me. PSD, that's the one I'm leaning more towards. So yeah, I'm taking my next vacation in a few weeks again. And I think I'm going back to the Caribbean because the weather here has been very bad. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my video, and if you guys have any questions, you can just put them down in the comments. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't feel like putting my financial information out there, and so I hope you can understand that. And my conclusion about this is that you really you gotta make the most out of it if you want to be successful here in this operation. You have to be on top of everything. You have to be very proactive and run constantly, very organized. And that would be my best advice to you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.